What's up, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Masika Reaction. So guys, in today's clip I want us to watch all. Jamaica is the most influential black country, so the dominance and the influence has gone globally. So before I talk too much, let's watch together. Remember to watch till the end, and I'll be back with few comments.
Jamaica is the most influential country in the world, and I don't understand how anyone, aside from being Black American, every non-Black person assumes that if you're Black, you're Jamaican.
So like, if it wasn't for Jamaica, man, we'd be sitting in a bland world right now.
When it comes to Jamaica's impact and influence on urban culture, food, music, all kinds of things, you cannot tell me a country that tops Jamaica's global influence, including in athleticism. Jamaica is such a huge influence on the world that it's crazy. So I don't see how anyone can say Jamaica is not the most influential country in the world aside from America.
Also don't have hip-hop. You don't have Biggie, he's also Jamaican. And you don't have UK garage music and all its derivatives. And then the impact on dubstep and electronic music also. So like, if it wasn't for Jamaica, man, we'd be sitting in a bland world right now.
Listen, if you can identify a country, obviously separate and apart from America, that is more influential to the global world than Jamaica. I'm talking about culture, dance, music, food, everything. Influence. If you're talking about Japan, Japan has a rich Jamaican culture that influences them. So it does Toronto, so does UK, so does New York. So I was on live last night. Somebody mentioned something about Jamaica, and I said Jamaica is the most influential country in the world, and everybody was in an uproar, especially the Africans. Somebody even said that Africa supplies 2.7% of the oil in Jamaica. Like, me don't know what that have to do with anything. Jamaica to the world. Like, I can't imagine not being Jamaica. I don't know what would I do if I wasn't Jamaican.
Yeah, I would like a job. We know you've got a strong connection with Jamaica. You know, the collaborations, Popcorn in there, Byron Messiah, Damian Marley. We see you in the dances when you're in Jamaica. We know the best Tunton is in Kingston, according to you as well.
Well, there have been recent developments since then, but...
So not in Kingston anymore?
No, they're still up there.
Talk to us about Burna Boy and Jamaica. I mean, your love for it, your love for the music, your love for the culture. Talk to us about that.
It's always really been a part of me. It's always been there, you know, like from my dad playing Super Cat and stuff when I was a kid and stuff, you know, to me ending up in Brixton.
Little Jamaica.
You know, exactly. So it's like when everybody that I was supposed to, that I had supposedly come out of Nigeria with is either in like school or in Peckham. You know, I ended up in Brixton, you know, so I considered myself like more Jamaican at the time because simply for the fact that everyone around me was Jamaican and Caribbean and stuff, and it was minimal Nigerians around me at the time, you know, so obviously when I go back home to Nigeria, then I'm really in Nigeria. Yeah. But when I was here, it was really most, and even the Africans that was my dogs, like for real, they weren't really Nigerian. Gambian, there was Ugandan, really? There was Congolese, like, you get me, like you get me. So my crew of people, it was only like 2 Nigerians.
I actually used to record for these Jamaicans that used to be in the dorm. And then from there, I just started recording myself. And then I went back, and I just never came back.
So your daddy has a net worth of $700 million.
No, I came back after this. I met these Jamaicans. That's when everything went crazy. I met these Jamaicans, started drinking, all of that.
Weed.
Yeah, and then I got into the music so good, and I loved that I was producing. So I went back. I recorded, what I used to do, I used to make demo tracks. As a producer, I make demo tracks, and I take it back. And I shop.
The Jamaicans managed to open up a Jamaican restaurant in every single country in the world. So I have traveled to around 20 different countries, and what I still don't understand is how every single place I've visited, I've always met a Jamaican person who has married a local, has mixed Jamaican kids, and has opened up a Jamaican restaurant with the best Jamaican food in town, which is the only Jamaican restaurant in town. Like, I understand if you are a person of Chinese or Indian descent, because China and India literally incorporate around 1/3 of the entire world's population, and because of colonization. But Jamaica is a tiny island from the Caribbean. So my question is, how did you even find this country to immigrate to, first of all? Again, if you really do not believe me, literally, wherever you are in the world, look up Jamaican restaurant in your country and you will find it.
Jamaica is the most influential black country in the world. And you have the stats to prove it. You see, other countries, they might claim they are the most influential, or they might claim that they're more influential than Jamaica. They do not have the stats to back it, because they're just going off of opinion and feelings, and that's not what logics is. We're going off logics and stats. For example, Jamaica, everybody who love chocolate milk is Jamaica origin. Everybody who love jerk food, anything that's jerk, is Jamaica origin. They say we cook the oxtail the best. You know what I'm saying? So our type of oxtail, how we cook it, they say we cook it the best. So that's Jamaican credit. You know what I'm saying? They say how we do stuff like Jamaican paddy, stuff like so many stuff that we make as food. We gain popularity for it, and other people cook it who is non-Jamaican, and other people make it popular in their country because it's so good. That's unique to us, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff is from Africa, of course, but we make them popular too. For example, ackee is from Africa. They say ackee is from Ghana, and in Ghana they don't eat it. In Africa they don't eat it until we start eating it. Our influence go back to Africa and they start eating it too. You see, what happened? You see stuff like dreads. If you call your hair dreads, locks, like as in LOCS, and not LOCKS. LOCKS is in the Bible, but in the English language that mean a door lock or padlocks or something like that. You do not need hair. You know what I'm saying? But Jamaica created the word dreadlocks, dreads, and the shortening for dreads and dreadlocks is LOCS, which is Jamaican origin word. You get it? So the term, if you use that term for your hair, you're actually Jamaican influence. If you from countries like all over Africa, your country's flag might influenced by Jamaica. For example, Jamaica, Marcus Garvey go to USA surrounded by Black America, and he created the United Negro flag, or the Pan-African flag, or the Negro flag, which is the flag we many Black American use and Jamaican use up to this day. He influenced flag like Ghana flag. Marcus Garvey influenced flag like Ghana flag, influenced flag like Kenyan flag, Malawi, etc., etc. You get it? So that's even your national flag influenced by Jamaica. Might be influenced by Jamaica. Our next thing, I don't even get to the music yet, and I'm not gonna get to music because many people think it's only music, but it's not only music. You have stuff like you have stuff like how we say stuff. Like you see, like the word Jah, many people using it thinking it means Jehovah. It's not. It don't mean Jehovah. Alright? Jah is Rastafarian God. Jehovah spelled J-E-H, not J-A-H. Jah is Rastafarian God. It's a Jamaican origin word from Rastafarian. You get it? When Jamaicans say heal, or if you use that term heal to greet somebody or big up somebody, it's a Jamaican origin term for bigging up. It's an Ethiopian influence, like Haile Selassie mean power, or it mean heal, it mean power and all that, but we use it as a big up. Meanwhile, in Ethiopia they use it. We can use it as a greeting. We use it as a big up. We use it as many stuff to make people feel welcome. But in Ethiopia they use it as name. They use it as a title. So our side of it is mostly used in the Western world than the Ethiopian side. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, Ras in Jamaica, I mean like here, people who grow them here as dreadlocks, which is a Jamaican term for locks, also come from Ethiopia. But in Ethiopia, I mean, is a title for people who in certain position. It do not mean here, and it do not mean what it really mean in Jamaica. It do not mean Rasta, it do not mean here and all that. But in Jamaica, I mean Rasta, I mean if you grow, you're here, so you can basically be a Rasta, but you're not actually a Rasta. You know what I'm saying? So Rasta now is actually a Jamaican origin term from Haile Selassie name, and if you call your hair that, is also Jamaican influence. When it comes to stuff like sports, other sports too, like cricket, Jamaican have a lot of fun in cricket in other parts of the world where cricket is popular, like India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, South Africa, etc., etc. And if anybody you see who recognize themselves as Rastafarian, they're actually Jamaican influence. Jamaica originate Rastafarian movement or liberation movement or whatever you call it. Whether you see it as a religion or not, whatever you call it, is Jamaican origin. You see things like sport, like running and all that, those are recent times, like the past 20 years, for the past 20 years. Before that, Jamaican used to have other stuff too that they're popular for, like how people use marijuana and all that, even though that might come from India. It's Jamaica make it popular. I mean, the weed plant itself come from Asia, like the origin of the plant, it come from Asia, which that's where they say they start growing it first. But Jamaica make it way more popular and make people use it way more than what people actually used to use it. I make people legalize it and normalize it and all that. It's Jamaican influence why that happened. You know what I'm saying? When you see people legalizing herb in the USA and you see Dr. Omar there, Dr. Omar is basically, he's a black American, but he basically Marcus Garvey's son. He's like how you would say Rastafarian. He would be like a Garvey Heights. Like, let me show you. Like, how would I describe Dr. Omar? Like, you see every Rastafarian, they basically Haile Selassie name on them. You get what I'm saying? They basically Haile Selassie name. Rastafarian Haile Selassie name. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Omar is like Marcus Garvey lineage without blood related. You get it? That's the same thing. So you see him influence through Dr. Omar. You can see Dr. Omar at a place where people trying to legalize weed and speaking about weed and all that. It's Jamaican influence. They're doing it true. You know what I'm saying? So even when they're legalizing weed in California, even you see on the news they're talking about a Peter Touch move, and they got Joe Biden do a Peter Touch move and all that. It's Jamaica. Peter Touch is a Jamaican man. You know what I'm saying? Even though the plant never originated in Jamaica, the plant originated in Asia, in Eastern Asia, in South Asia. You come to Jamaica, Jamaica make it popular and make people accept it as a part of their culture and as a part of usage of it, and see it as a regular herb and not a drug. Jamaica do that. Even though the plant does not originate in Jamaica. The plant introduced to Jamaica from Asia. You know what I'm saying? Asia is the continent. So these things Jamaica known for. And Jamaica known for so many more stuff, like in terms of revolutionary stuff. And yeah, Jamaica known for a lot of revolutionary stuff, like for example the British used to deport people from Jamaica to Canada. Now we go the other way around. They used to deport people from Jamaica to Canada. They used to bring people to Canada to defend Canada. They used to bring people to Sierra Leone to defend. They used to bring back people from the UK, from the Americas, from all over the Western world. They used to bring them back to Sierra Leone. When they go there, they have issues. They bring the Maroon from Jamaica, which was the British ally at the time, which is probably still the British ally, and they go there to settle it. That's so many people get in Sierra Leone from Jamaica and all that. And that's also an influence from Jamaica, that people make look at that and see Jamaica as something influential. I know Jamaica for that. And next thing again, as what I said, I'm not even gonna touch the music, because the music is a high part of it, but a lot of people think it's only music, so I'm not even gonna touch the music. You have other stuff like so many stuff like beverage that made like certain beverage, alcohol, and all that too. You have many stuff like how people dress and all that. Many of it is Jamaican influence too. You have so many stuff that I'm not thinking of right now. And if you remind me in the comments, I might like your comment. So yeah, Jamaica is the most influential black country, and they also have the stats. And it's not just music, as what many people say. And this video proved that it's not just music. You know what I'm saying? It show you, it influenced a lot of national flags. It influenced a lot of people to legalize herbs. It influenced a lot of people to smoke certain stuff. It influenced a lot of people to do certain things certain kind of way. It influenced a lot of people to call their hair certain name. Influenced a lot of people to liberate themselves, influence a lot of people to eat certain food, to love certain food, to love their food, and it influence a lot of people in terms of sport, other sports too. So Jamaica is the most influential black country, and the stats is there, and the proof is there. So it's not nothing someone say, just a hype or fame. That is it.
So guys, hope we've watched the people's reaction and the people's feedbacks about Jamaica. We have seen the celebs, the best musician, the best performing artist. So it is undeniable that Jamaica is a country, a highland country in the Caribbean that dominates globally. You know, there was a time I said, when were you, or how old were you, did you realize that Jamaica is not an African country? Because we all know anybody who is black is just from Africa. But when we came to realize geographically, Jamaica is not part of Africa country, but Jamaica has got African blood, the umbilical that was left behind by their ancestors. It is the one that connects Jamaica with Africa. We have seen the likes of Davido from Nigeria, Burna Boy from Nigeria, giving praises, full praises to the Jamaican. Remember, the Jamaican flag itself has got so beautiful colors. The yellow, the black, they are so admirable that everyone wants to wear a t-shirt that is printed with Jamaican flag. So guys, you see, when these people are praising Jamaica, they just don't praise it out of nothing. You can't just praise something out of nothing, because you have just to get its benefit so that you can praise it. So you see, everyone's from the culture, music, dance, and food, Jamaica is just dominating, and Jamaica has gone globally, and its influence has just turned out to be something else that everyone wants to visit Jamaica, even want to be part of Jamaica. Remember, there is a saying in Jamaica that says Talawa. Talawa in Jamaica, in the Patois language, it means that little but famous. So in a simpler time, that Jamaica, they have just said and they have just put it in understanding language that they are little, but they go globally. Yes, this is a black country, a Caribbean country that dominates in everything. You see, when someone wants a collabo, first thing he thinks about to be doing a collab with a Jamaican artist so that he can go viral, or the collab can hit globally. For you to gain that famous, you just have to collaborate with the Jamaican artist. I have just a good example when we give an example of Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel was arrested some years back. Unfortunately, he was freed, I think, 1 year ago. While he was in prison, he used to produce hits after hits, and everyone everywhere was all about free world boss, free world boss. He went viral that whoever was talking just about Vybz Kartel, he or she did not just talk about Vybz Kartel only, but he remembered that Vybz Kartel comes from Jamaica. So you see, when he got freedom out of the prison, he got a lot of concert invites from different countries, from the USA. Everyone just want him to perform in his country. You see, when he comes to your country, when he lands at the airport, the first thing he comes with it is the Jamaican flag. He represents the Jamaican, while the Jamaican is his motherland. So Jamaica is just going globally and getting more influential from outsiders and foreigners due to its people. The other time, remember, even when it comes to the athletics, Jamaica produces the fastest man on earth. Goes by the name Usain Bolt. Everyone knows Usain Bolt. Another thing is that Jamaican produces, if I'm not, without forgetting, the hip hop music came from Jamaica. That's one thing you just have to keep in mind, that the hip hop music, its roots came from Jamaica. If you didn't know, now you know that the hip hop music was originally came from Jamaica. So it is well said that from the culture, dance, artists, flag, and food, Jamaica has just won the best black country in the world. That one you cannot debate on it. So as Jamaica continues being the best, we are proud of our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean. You have no reason to hate Jamaica because it is being loved globally. So guys, thank you for watching, and that was all for now. Thank you for always coming back, to all my subscribers. And remember, if you have not clicked the subscribe button, remember to share this video, comment, give it a thumbs up, and till next video, God bless. One love.